Gaming in the 90s was a magical time, and no console captured the imagination of RPG fans quite like the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. From unforgettable characters to groundbreaking stories, the SNES delivered RPG masterpieces that shaped the genre forever. In this video, we're diving into 15 legendary SNES RPGs that not only defined an era, but continue to inspire games today. Ready to level up your nostalgia? Let's begin! We're starting strong with Chrono Trigger, widely regarded as one of the greatest RPGs ever. Released in 1995 by Squaresoft, this time-traveling adventure follows Chrono and his friends as they journey across different eras to save the world. What makes it stand out is its innovative active time battle system, multiple endings, and memorable characters like Frog, Luca, and Magus. With a legendary soundtrack by Yasunori Mitsuda, the game's storytelling and gameplay still feel fresh today. If you haven't played Chrono Trigger, it's definitely a must experience in 2025. Next up is Secret of Evermore, a unique SNES RPG that blends action and alchemy in a world that's a strange mix of fantasy and sci-fi. You play as a young boy who's accidentally transported to a mysterious land where you'll need to gather ingredients to create powerful spells and potions. The game's real-time combat is fluid, and the quirky humor is a nice touch. It's often overshadowed by Secret of Mana, but Secret of Evermore offers a unique experience that deserves your attention. If you're into action RPGs with a lot of charm, this one's for you! Ogre Battle: March of the Black Queen set a new standard for strategy RPGs when it debuted on the SNES in 1993. Combining tactical depth with a branching narrative, it puts you in command of a rebellion against a corrupt empire. What truly made it unique was the moral alignment system, where every choice, from liberating towns to recruiting allies, shaped the story and unlocked multiple endings. With memorable characters, epic battles, and a legendary soundtrack by Hitoshi Sakamoto, this game remains a true classic. Breath of Fire II is a classic RPG from Capcom that takes everything from the first game and makes it even better. You play as Ryu, a young boy searching for his missing father in a world filled with magic and dragons. The game introduces an intriguing dragon transformation mechanic, letting you change into powerful dragons in battle. With great turn-based combat, memorable characters like Bo, and a gripping story full of twists. This is an RPG you'll want to experience if you haven't yet. The world building and character development are top-notch. Dragon Quest V is one of the most beloved entries in the iconic series. Known for its emotional story, you play as a hero who grows up before your eyes, experiencing key life moments like marriage and the birth of your children. The monster collecting feature is also a highlight, where you recruit enemies to join your party and fight alongside you. With a world that feels alive and a story that tugs at your heartstrings, Dragon Quest V is a timeless classic that every RPG fan should play. Illusion of Gaia is an action RPG that blends exploration, puzzles, and real-time combat. In this game, you play as Will, a boy with the power to transform into different forms as you travel across the world, uncovering the secrets of an ancient civilization. The game's story is surprisingly emotional, dealing with themes of life, death, and destiny. The action-packed gameplay and the game's exploration mechanics make it an unforgettable experience. If you love action RPGs with a deep story, Illusion of Gaia is a hidden classic. Bahamut Lagoon is an underrated tactical RPG that combines dragon-filled fantasy with strategic combat. As Ikbu, you lead a group of heroes in a battle against evil forces, commanding dragons and armies in grid-based combat. The game's unique dragon-raising mechanic lets you grow and evolve dragons to use in battle, adding a layer of strategy to the game. The story is solid, and the anime-style visuals are beautiful. If you're a fan of tactical RPGs, this is one that deserves your attention. Fire Emblem 4, also known as Genealogy of the Holy War, is an epic tactical RPG that introduces the concept of generational gameplay. You play through the saga of 2 generations of heroes, where the decisions you make affect your future descendants. The battles are deeply strategic, and the story weaves themes of family, loyalty, and betrayal. The permanent death mechanic is brutal, and the story's emotional depth will keep you invested. If you love tactical RPGs with deep narrative, this game is a must-try. Live Alive is a truly unique RPG that features multiple storylines set in different time periods, from prehistoric times to a dystopian future. Each chapter introduces new mechanics, from turn-based combat to platforming, making it feel like a new game every time you start a new story. The game's use of non-linear storytelling and the way it ties all the plot lines together at the end is what makes it stand out. If you're looking for something truly different, Live Alive is an unforgettable experience. Lufia 2: Rise of the Sinistrals is often considered one of the best RPGs of the 16-bit era. This game tells the story of Max and his party as they face off against the Sinistrals, ancient beings bent on destroying the world. The turn-based combat is satisfying, and the puzzles and dungeons are both challenging and rewarding. The emotional depth of the story and the complex characters make this a must-play. And the game's memorable boss fights are still talked about to this day. If you're into classic turn-based RPGs, don't miss this one. Tales of Phantasia is a game that launched the legendary Tales series, and it still holds up today. The real-time battle system is fast-paced and fun, and the story of Kless and his friends as they battle to save their world is filled with heart. The linear motion battle system is a standout, allowing you to move and attack freely in real time. With memorable characters, excellent voice acting, and a touching narrative, this game is a classic that laid the foundation for one of the most successful RPG franchises. Terranigma is an action RPG that takes you on a journey through the stages of life and the creation of the world. As Ark, you'll journey through different realms, from the Earth's surface to the afterlife, bringing life back to the planet. The game blends exploration, puzzle solving, and real-time combat in a way that's both engaging and thought-provoking. With its beautiful graphics and a deeply emotional story, Terranigma is one of the most underrated SNES RPGs, and definitely one you should play if you haven't. Tingai Makyu Zero, or Far East of Eden Zero, is a quirky and surreal RPG that stands out for its humor, gorgeous visuals, and offbeat story. Set in a bizarre, alternate reality Japan, you play as Kume, a man caught in a world of weird characters and even weirder events. The battle system is solid, but it's the wild sense of humor and bizarre plot twists that make this one unforgettable. If you're into RPGs that don't take themselves too seriously, this one's a gem. Final Fantasy V is a hidden gem in the Final Fantasy series. While it might not have the same popularity as Final Fantasy VI or Final Fantasy VII, it's still a game that should not be overlooked. The job system allows for an incredible amount of character customization, and the fast-paced turn-based combat keeps things exciting. The story, while simple, still packs an emotional punch, especially with the theme of friendship. If you love customizing characters and strategic combat, Final Fantasy V is a must-play. Rudra no Hiho, or Secret of the Rudra, is an incredibly unique RPG with a powerful spell crafting system. The game revolves around 3 protagonists, each with their own story, but the real star here is the ability to create custom spells by combining words. This adds a layer of depth and strategy to combat that is unlike anything else. The story is deep and philosophical, exploring themes of creation and destruction. If you love experimenting with combat systems and diving into a rich narrative, this game is a must. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to join us for more classic gaming content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.